I say this all the time, and I'm going to say it again. Repeat after me. The streets is a myth. The streets is a myth. If anybody try to, this is all for my young brothers out there. Do not join a gang. Get a job. Go to a trade school. Get your degree. Do something valuable with your life. Do not join a gang. I repeat, please, please, for all my young brothers and sisters out there, do not join a gang, because this whole we got to keep it solid, keep it on the code of the streets, keep your mouth closed. They're not keeping their mouth closed anymore. It's been, 20-something years since Tupac passed away? And this Keefe D, he didn't kill Tupac. He was the driver. But the person that actually killed Tupac, he passed away, which was Orlando Anderson. He is the driver, so he was there that night. Now, he's been writing books. He's been in interviews. DJ Vlad got an interview, but I can't watch that on here because it's copyrighted. But he didn't do an interview with DJ Vlad. He didn't wrote books. He didn't talk about the situations in interviews on top of interviews. Instead of just keeping quiet and getting away with it, which is crazy how he got away with it for this long. Now the investigators reopened the case and they ended up arresting him for the murder of Tupac. Not murdering Tupac, but being the driver. You see what running your mouth gets you? And I don't want people to blame DJ Vlad. Don't blame nobody besides this nigga, because he's been clout chasing for years on that incident with Tupac. That's his grand stage moment. That's his big moment, is being in the car when Tupac got killed. And you would think if you got away with it, or if they didn't have enough evidence to charge you in connections of that murder, that you would shut up and live your life. But nope. You gotta write a book. You gotta go on interviews. He going to the local barbershop around the hood still talking about it. He telling everybody in the whole world, even janitors that be mopping the school, he telling them about it. He telling everybody his business in connections with Tupac. Now that they reopened the investigation on his ass and they locking his ass up. How dumb could you be?
Justice turns slowly sometimes, and that was the case here, but they got it done.
27 years after rapper Tupac Shakur was shot to death in a car in Las Vegas, a man who confessed to his involvement in the crime is behind.
Confessed. Nobody asked for this information. He's just giving you the information. This nigga's going to block to block to block to block to block. Fucking corner to corner to corner to corner telling this story. Yeah, I was in the car when Tupac got killed. Yeah, I was in the car. I was in the car. Like, it don't make no sense. These niggas be witnesses in their own fucking case. Don't blame anybody else. Don't blame any other media platform. Don't blame DJ Vlad. These niggas be giving it up.
Bars.
Who shot Tupac?
To keep it from the code of the streets. It just came from the back seat, bro.
I'm gonna keep it from the code of the streets, but it came from the back seat. Really? It came from the back seat. Like, investigators can't put two and two together. And you got new technology now, so the technology that they had back then is not the same as the technology that they got now. So, bro, you could have got I mean, I'm surprised he actually got away with this shit for damn near 20-something years, but you could have... bro, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, they didn't have any evidence to charge you with the murder, and you still running your mouth. You couldn't just be quiet and go on somewhere. I'm surprised he's still breathing for this long.
Filmmaker Mike Dorsey predicted an arrest on Law and Crime nearly 2 months ago.
I think that they are going to close this case. I think that there is very likely going to be an indictment.
Thanks for joining us here on Law and Crime. I'm Anjanette Levy. Las Vegas Metro Police took Dwayne Keefe D. Davis into custody Friday. He's being held on charges related to the 1996 murder of rapper Tupac Shakur. Las Vegas Metro Police searched Davis's home in Henderson, Nevada in July.
The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department.
search warrant for the resident. You need to come out with your hands up and your hands empty.
At the same time, a grand jury was investigating Tupac's murder. Tupac Shakur was shot as he was riding in a car driven by Suge Knight one night in September 1996. Tupac had gotten into a fight with a man named Orlando Anderson.
Now, that's the person who actually did the shooting. This is just the driver. So he was the only person that saw anything that happened. He's the person that lived to tell the tale. Keefe D is the person that was driving. This is the shooter. Keefe D is the only person who lives to tell the tale. And you would think that you would shut up after being involved with a popular murder case like this. Like, Tupac was one of the best rappers in the world. And you are the only person that got away with being a driver. Now, you would think you would just be quiet, shut up, keep moving, keep living your life. But nope, you got to write books, go on interviews. You just couldn't be quiet. You just couldn't be quiet. And how many black people you know who got arrested because they can't be quiet? I thought clout chasing had an age limit, but I guess it don't.
At the MGM Grand during a Mike Tyson fight. The shooting of Shakur was believed to be retaliation for the fight. Keefe D later confessed that he gave Anderson, who was his nephew, the gun to shoot Tupac Shakur. He made the statement in a proffer to police, but the statement could not be used against him in court. Years later, Keefe D admitted his involvement in Tupac's murder and
Nigga writing a book, man. Come on. Come on.
his book, Compton Street Legend. Many view the book as a confession. Keefe D wrote about that night. I pulled out the Glock that Zip had given me and tossed it in the back seat. Bubble Up did the driving.
Oh my God, he's snitching. He's snitching. Like, you got away with it. You could have moved to Alaska, got your CDL license, and you could have been driving trucks or some shit. Or open up a barbershop or some shit. Do something. Do something. Move away from Los Angeles, you know what I'm saying? Work as a warehouse, get a warehouse job or get your CDL and live a regular fucking life. Nope, that ain't enough. You got to be tied to Tupac's murder. That's your big highlight of your life. And had you not wrote that book and did so many interviews, they wouldn't have been able to reopen this case. But y'all niggas be self-snitching on yourselves. That's all y'all do is self-snitch.
Baby Lane and Freaky were riding in the back. Like two rams locking horns, Suge and I looked each other dead in the eye. The terrified expression on Suge's face read, "Damn them N-words." He goes on to write, one of my guys from the back seat grabbed the Glock and started busting back. Tupac Shakur died days later, and his murder would remain unsolved for years. Orlando Anderson was shot to death the next year. Filmmaker Mike Dorsey worked with retired LAPD detective Greg Kading on the documentary Murder Rap, which looked at Kading's investigation into the murders of Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur. I spoke with Dorsey about the news that Dwayne Keefe D. Davis had been taken into custody.
Well, this has been, for me, kind of a 10-year journey since we put out our doc, Murder Rap, which was the first documentary that put out his taped confession that his crew did this. And my reaction is that this has just been a very long time coming and very, very...
I mean, everybody already knew the story. Everybody already damn near knew the story. It just came to bite him on the ass. It came to bite him on the ass. Running your fucking mouth too much. Had he just stayed low-key, stay underneath the grid, and just lived a regular life, he probably wouldn't even be getting arrested. And it's over. If he gets found guilty and they charge him with this shit, it's done. This nigga like what, 64 in his 60s? This nigga ain't coming home. What would you rather do? Keep running your mouth and eventually get caught and do time when you got away with something? Or just shut the fuck up and just live a normal life? All he had to do once he was found not guilty when they first grabbed him for the situation was just shut the fuck up. And that's free. Not opening up your mouth is free. It's free. It don't cost nothing to shut up. But he couldn't do it because that was the highlight of his life. Being connected to Tupac and Suge being the person that was involved in Tupac's passing, that was the highlight of his life. That was the primetime Deion Sanders of his life, being involved with Tupac getting killed. Now, 20-some odd years later, they reopen the case and they locking your dumb ass up. Stupid.
It's just an exciting day to finally have this. We didn't think this was going to happen at a certain point. It just seemed like so much time had gone by. You started to wonder, is it really going to happen or not? But the wheels of justice turn slowly sometimes, and that was the case here. But they got it done.
You said that you thought an indictment would be coming, but now you're saying you didn't think this would ever happen. So did you feel like it was taking too long? Because we had heard some rumblings that a grand jury was looking at this.
I'll just say, initially we had heard that it was going to happen very quickly. It seemed like an indictment was, 6 weeks ago, an indictment was like happening, and then nothing. And we heard the grand jury was convening, and it was very airtight. They're not telling us anything. They aren't telling the public anything. So you do start to wonder after weeks and weeks go by if they're really going to pull it off or not.
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
What's the pull off? He giving y'all everything. He giving y'all the whole scoop. What is there to pull off? What is there to pull off? He know who was in the back seat. He know who was rolling the blunt before they saw Tupac and Suge Knight. He know what happened afterwards. And if he getting on interviews and telling everybody, he told people that from that area, or come on, bro. He just can't keep his mouth shut. He thought that, I was involved with Tupac passing away. I was the driver, and nothing happened to me, so I can keep running my mouth. And I hope that if he was going to sit here and talk about this situation, that I hope that the people that interviewed him, I hope they paid him. Because if he did all this self-snitching for free, oh my God. Oh my God.
What kind of witnesses do you think they have? Because everybody else that was in that vehicle that night is dead.
Sure. I know some of the people that they've spoken to, but I can't disclose that. But correct. All three of the other people that were allegedly with Keefe in the shooter's vehicle, they've all died since this happened. Some of the key witnesses, like Tupac's bodyguard, is dead. Tupac himself, of course, being the closest witness, is dead. Suge Knight, being the next closest witness, will probably never talk about it. So I don't know.
Suge. You doing some time. Some time. If you want to get some of that knocked off, it's 2023. We don't care about snitching. If you want to get some of that time cut in half, cooperate, participate, join in. If you can't beat them, join them. If you can't beat them, tell on them. You can get some. You can get some time. Yay, for cooperating, you can get a little bit of. Yay, they may be able to chop that sentence down a little bit. But you gotta participate. It's 2023. Nobody don't give a fuck about snitching no more. Keefe D didn't give a fuck about snitching because he been writing books and getting interviews, spilling all the beans. It's 2023, Suge. You want to come home? How bad you want to come home? Cooperate.
Know exactly who they've spoken to that could help them build a case around Keefe. But I do know that when Murder Rap came out, we heard from a lot of people that had information on this case that had never disclosed it before, who said that it basically filled in the gaps for them of what they already knew. So my guess is that that's who they've been talking to, is people like that who have pieces of the story. And when you put them all together, it's like this tapestry that comes together of a case.
In some of these interviews, Keefe D seemed very cognizant of the fact that he had to be careful about what he said. So he
didn't give a fuck. He was spilling everything. It's a really good interview. I can't play it on here because DJ Vlad, he copyrights all his videos. So if you react to his videos, then you'll get striked or you'll get copyrighted. But I encourage you guys, if you haven't seen it, look at the DJ Vlad interview with him and Keefe D. He wasn't cautious on what to say and what not to say. Man, he giving it up. He's giving it up.
He obviously knew that he still was at risk of possibly being prosecuted, but then he goes and writes this book.
Right. Yeah, when he did his interview with BET for Death Row Chronicles, which came out in 2018, he had an attorney with him present for that interview.
And his attorney didn't his attorney didn't say like, yo, you should. Yeah, that attorney was milking him for money, or whatever money that he had. I'm pretty sure he had some street money or something. He had some type of cheese if he had an attorney. That attorney was just using him. Because I'm pretty sure he would have told him, like, listen, doing interviews right now, not a good idea. Especially when they still trying to figure out the pieces to this unsolved case. Doing interviews is not your best bet.
And then after
that attorney did not have his best interest at heart.
After that, I don't know how much legal counsel he was getting. It's almost like when that came out and nothing happened to him. I wonder if maybe he got lulled into this sense of, oh, I guess they're not going to do anything. I'll just keep doing interviews and I'll be
nigga thought he was untouchable.
Careful on my own and do what I think, I can get away with saying without going too far. But yeah, it seems clear. I mean, the fact that you bring a lawyer with you to an interview to make sure you don't say too much does tell you that he must have, at least in the back of his mind, considered that he might still be able to be prosecuted for this.
Mm-hmm.
And the proffer deal, when he did his original, statement to the police about this, 15 years ago, that only covers what he says that day in that meeting. If he went on CNN that night and said the same story, they would be able to use that interview against him. So I think he knows full well he had to be careful what he said.
So what do you expect to?
Or you could have just said nothing. You could have said nothing. You could have moved to another state, started a whole new life, and kept it pushing. You didn't have to say anything.
Come next. Obviously, Keefe D had to know something might be coming since a search warrant was executed on his home.
Sure. We don't know what the charges are yet. I'm hoping that if there's a press conference today, that they'll tell us what he's actually being charged with and confirm, of course, that it's for this case. Mm-hmm. And the next, I would think that he might want to do a deal, or that they might be interested in doing a deal. I don't know anybody wants this to go to trial and have that circuit.
Ooh, if he go to trial, and he blow trial, yes, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Come on, man. I don't feel bad at all. This nigga just been look. He just been giving it up, just running his mouth.
So I gotta ask you, man. I know you've been hearing the rumors that's been going around. So Reggie Wright Jr. he did an interview and he said that you're gonna be getting arrested soon for Tupac's murder. Is that true?
Not that I know of, unless he's the U.S. fucking attorney or something. I don't know. This dude obsessed with me. What the fuck?
This dude is obsessed with me, but you obsessed with being involved in a celebrity's murder. Oh, the irony. Oh, the irony. Oh, the irony. This dude is obsessed with me, but for the past 20-some odd years, you've been writing a book on how you was the driver being involved in Tupac's murder. Doing interviews, writing books, but another person is obsessed with you. Okay. Make it okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know I said I wasn't going to ever bring his name up again. He did that bullshit phone.
You would have been breathing air if you wouldn't have brought up Tupac's name ever again. You ever think about that, Grandpa? Come on, you too old for this.
Call, you know what I'm saying? With that, like a tap line or something. This is recorded. And he didn't let me hear the shit. I should sue him and that fucking RJ Bonds. That dude obsessed with me. He act like he want to give me some head or something. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him.
Do you want to give Tupac? Let me chill. Let me chill.
You need to leave me the fuck alone.
You've been on Tupac dick since he been in the grave. What are you talking about? Even in the ground, you still on Tupac's nuts. Because you keep talking about that incident. That's your moment. That's your LeBron legacy. Being the driver for when Tupac got killed. Because he didn't shoot Tupac. Remember, he didn't shoot Tupac. He was just the driver. That's your golden life. That's your Beyonce moment. That's your Jay-Z moment, nigga. Being the driver of the person who was involved in Tupac shooting. Because you connected to Tupac, you felt special. That's why you kept running your mouth. Somebody obsessed with you, but you obsessed with somebody else. To the point that you kept writing books for 20-something odd years. Niggas is crazy.
Oh, that... Look, back in when I got out of the federal prison, I seen this dude at the at a grocery store. This man don't know me from a man in the moon. He act like he my fucking friend. This dude ain't my fucking friend. I walked up to him and said, "Man, you know who the fuck I am?" He like, "Nah." I said, "Man, I'm Keefe D." He like, "Oh shit." Then I was sitting in the parking lot waiting on him to come out. He pulled out of this little gray BMW. That mother was scared to death. That mother don't know me. I never been your friend or nothing. But I know of you, motherfucker, cause your daddy the fucking police. And I'm tired of him. You know what I'm saying? He bringing up my name. He brought up my name from day one. You know what I'm saying?
And why do you think he brought up your name? Why do you think that, buddy?
I am tired of him. And I guess he wanna I don't know what's wrong with the dude. He obsessed with me. You heard that song by Mariah Carey? Shit, leave me the fuck alone, bitch. I'm not your friend. You're doing secret phone calls and all that shit, man. Leave me the fuck alone, dude. You know what I'm saying? If anything, if they do arrest me, you need to be handcuffed to me, motherfucker. For all the dirty shit you done did, you son of a bitch.
All the dirty shit you done did. It ain't so fun when the rabbit got the gun. All the dirty shit that you done did. But writing a book, being involved in somebody else's murder, that ain't dirty. This nigga's delusional.
Have you washed your neck yet? Maybe that shit getting stuck to your fucking brain or something. All that fucking dirt on your neck, nigga. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch. Yeah, that's all I got to say about him. And if he come back with anything, he trying to get views off me, he's strolling me or something. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he like, I guess I got a free interview. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Yeah, that was some bullshit. They called me 12 a night. You know what I'm saying? Called me off guard. Keep you smoking. No, bitch. You smoking, motherfucker. You and your daddy. Back when I used to live over there in their neighborhood, this dude had to be in fucking the ninth, eighth, ninth grade. That motherfucker used to be had a cardboard boxing on this little driveway off of Bradfield and Stockton. Nigga used to be doing breakdancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, fucking, man, leave me the fuck alone, dude. You little fat motherfucker. Unless you the U.S.
Is he blind? Maybe he blind. Because this nigga, you ain't skinny, nigga.
U.S. attorney, I don't know what the fuck going on. Good news to me, motherfucker. Okay, I'm tired of addressing him. To the next thing, bro.
Right, but I want to backtrack, man, because you just made a comment and you said that if you get arrested, Reggie Wright Jr. needs to be arrested. What you mean by that? Go into detail about that.
He need to be handcuffed to me for all the dirty shit he done did. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure he had his hands into that Peter Pritchard shit over there on
What about what you did, nigga? You see, this is a guilty conscience. This is your guilty conscience kicking in. When you do some dirty shit, yeah, I may have did some dirty shit, but that guy over there, and this guy over here, he did this. Yeah, I made this something dirty. I made this something that's fucked up. But this guy over here, he did such and such and such and such and such. What about him? That's the type of nigga he is. You making it seem like your hands is clean. Nigga, you been clout chasing off of Tupac's death for 20-something plus years. If whoever you talking about is dirty, what the fuck are you? You ain't squeaky clean, nigga.
Over there on, what's that, Fairfax and fucking Wilshire at that fucking auto museum, I'm quite sure he had his hands in there. So if I go to jail, you need to be handcuffed to me, bitch.
That's the type of nigga he is. Well, if I go down, everybody going down. If I go down, all right, well, okay, I'll do my time, but he did such and such and such and such and such. That's the code of the streets. If that's the code of the streets, thank God I'm a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen.
Bitch. Only thing I understand.
Nigga can't take his lick no more. He got to bring. Oh, all right, yeah, okay. Well, if I'm being investigated, you need to investigate him for doing such and such and such and such and such. The fuck out of here, bro.
And talk through it all, motherfucker. You not with your weak ass. And I heard COVID whooping your ass anyway. You know what I'm saying? Leave me the fuck alone, dude. All that dirty shit you done did, nigga. Yeah. Okay, I'm done with him. On to the next, man. I'm tired of him. Just get off my dick. Hanging from my fucking ball sack, motherfucker, like a dingleberry. You fucking hoe. Fat ass bitch. Yeah. I'm tired of him. And if they do come arrest you, you need to be fucking handcuffed to me, nigga. For that shit at Fairfax. And fucking Wilshire, that Biggie shit, motherfucker.
Oh my God, he giving up the sauce. Now he talking about Biggie. Now he talking about Biggie. He giving it all up. He's giving it all up. He either gonna be a star suspect or a star witness. His witness overall is a 95 overall. All badges, all gold badges. Hall of Fame participant. Hall of Fame. He did it. That's this nigga. Bruh. Be accountable for the shit that you did. Was it a lot of hands in Tupac's? Was it a lot of politics and a lot of shit that came around Tupac's murder? Probably. Was it a lot of shit that came when it came to Biggie passing away? Probably. But guess what? I don't know who has something to do with Biggie Smalls passing away. Because whoever was involved in it, they're not opening up their mouth and doing interviews and speaking on it. Or maybe I'm just too young enough and I don't know. But he's the driver and all he does is talk. Oh yeah, he gonna be a superstar witness when they pick his ass up. Most definitely.
I'm quite sure you had your hands in it, you fat, dirty son of a bitch. Well, you obsessed with me. Get off my dick. Well, when you want me to come get into bed with you and Boo?
Oh, whoa.
Motherfucker do a threesome or something? Man, leave me the fuck alone, bitch. How you know? You the U.S. attorney? Fuck.
That ain't hard. You gave us an interview. What do you mean? You wrote a book. I could just purchase the book and read it. That's it. And this nigga's delusional.
Oh, motherfucker, you dirty motherfucker, man. You just obsessed with me, young. You heard that shit by Mariah Carey, young. Girl, you go. All right, big dog. I'm tired of him, though. You know what I'm saying? I will never address. I don't care what he come with, whatever he come with. I will never address this shit again.
Well, you ain't gotta address anything. You don't gotta address anything ever again because, buddy, you're going to jail. Lock him up. You could have just lived a regular life. You could have just lived a regular life, bro. But you just had to keep bringing up that Tupac situation. Anyway, bro, it's over for this nigga. It's a wrap. Close the curtains. Put the kids to bed. It's over with. You're going to jail, nigga. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Clout chasing, self-snitching, It doesn't have an age. Young, old, middle age, tall, short, fat, clout chasing does not have a age limit. It came back to bite him on the ass. So if you getting active in them streets, please don't be like this nigga. I would hope that if you have the sense to get away with something, I'm not encouraging y'all to do it. I say be normal. Be normal. Get you a job. Learn how to learn a skill that can make you some money, so you don't have to be like this motherfucker. Came back to bite him on the ass. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Idiot.